Hi guys, so today I thought I would start with my setup of my new planner. I introduced this new planner in my last video, so I thought this is just going to be a good start up for my new homeschool year. This is for the 2023-2024 homeschool year. This is last year's planner. So first off, I'm just going to transfer some dates. I have to transfer like this, my pocket. These are just some extra stickers that I keep in here. Mostly it's these star stickers because I like to give her stars. And then these ones just so I don't forget I had them. They didn't fit in my other planner holder. And then this was for 3rd grade. So we are starting our 4th grade year. I'm sorry for my voice. I am sick or something. There's some fires in our area and I think I'm being impacted by those. I'm really sensitive to smoke. Even allergy pills don't really help. So I'm sorry if I cough, but I wanted to get this video done. So this new planner, in my last video I explained this is not a teacher planner. I've always used a teacher planner and I've always loved it, but I realize there's a lot of pages I just don't use, that I just leave out because it just isn't part of my homeschool life. So it's like, why am I buying planners for teacher planners when I'm not utilizing it the way I should? Now maybe as she gets even older, and maybe I'll regret it because 4th grade year, it is going to be more intense this year than ever before. We're really going to step up the game, so we'll see what happens. So the first thing I need to do is transfer all of my dates from these pages. So I do try to do birthdays, and one thing I have to figure out this year is I'm going to do a 6-week schedule so that we're 6 weeks on and 1 week off. I'm going to do that. I got the idea from another channel, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who, or I'd refer you, but I realized that I need those breaks. I have now gone back to work part-time in the field of education. I am a substitute teacher now, and I'm also continuing my degree, working towards a bachelor's degree in early childhood education. So with my schooling, my work, and continuing the homeschool journey, it's a lot on my plate now that I'm not working from home anymore. So even though it's part-time with the school, my school I'm doing from home as well. I don't have any in-person classes. I did, but this upcoming fall semester I don't, so it's just strictly at home. But I need those breaks, and so I'm going to try this 6-week schedule. So you're going to see that in here. So I've got my pens out. If you can see this, I got all my pens ready. So first thing, I'm just going to transfer birthdays that I know and I'm aware of, and I'm just going to take you along on the journey. I'll probably play some music and speed up this portion just so you can see what I do. So, and yes, I know I don't have the best writing. One of those things I need to continue to work on. So first off, I'm going to start with my welcome page. So let's see here. I love the rainbow, and if I was a better letterer, I would probably continue that. I am just going to pick a color though. So I'm feeling about some yellow since we're talking poo. Now these are just Sharpie markers, so they're the ultra fine point Sharpies. I like them. They're not bad. They do bleed a little bit, so I can't always use them, but they are one I do like to use. And let's see how this works. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this color, so I wrote that. You can't see it. I can't see it. I'm going to go over that. All right, I might come back and decorate this page later, but typically I don't, honestly. I just leave it. I don't look at this page a lot from here on out. I just like to put that in there. 4th grade year. It's got the dates so I know when it is, but I just like to track which my planners are for. All right. Now I got to do some figuring really quick just to see how my 6 weeks are going to fall. So again, please bear with me. I'm going to use a pencil just so I don't have any permanent marks. Actually, I don't have a pencil, so I will use one of my gray friction pens. I love these because they're erasable. These are the Pilot Friction. Let's see if it'll focus. Number 17. So this one's just the gray, but these are erasable. So I'm going to go ahead and try and do some counting and figuring my 6 weeks. Okay guys, I came back on just for a minute. First off, as I said, those pens bleed through, and I don't know how well you can see that on that page, but you can see my ink is bleeding through, which really, I shouldn't have used those pens because that really bothers me. I also realized I was starting over here under 2024. That's next summer. I need to start here, so ignore everything I just did. Okay guys, I'm thinking that's gonna work. I'm not 100% happy with the way these weeks are falling. We always take off the week before Halloween and honestly the week after or during Halloween. So these 2 weeks will actually be off. This is Labor Day. That's just a coincidence. I don't really care about that so much. We always take, again, this one in November. We might end up taking this whole week of Thanksgiving off. I'm not really sure. I generally don't. I might take the first couple days. So you're going to see some off counts because I'm going to take the week before Christmas and the week of Christmas off. These 2 full weeks will be off. And then probably New Year's Day we might be off, but we'll continue the rest of the week. And then her birthday is here, which is on a Saturday, so we don't have to worry about taking off school. It's going to be a great birthday this year. And then everything else, I think, is pretty much falling in. This might change. And, you know, honestly, this is just going to be through the first half up until January. And then we'll go from there and see. So I'm going to put those weeks that I just marked, and I'm gonna highlight them or do my marks here so I can see where those weeks are first. Starting in, we homeschool in August, so this July doesn't matter. So we start in August, or the last day of July is when we're gonna start. So technically this last day of July is first day 4th grade. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use my gray for my time off. So I show September 4th. School. Then I have the 23rd of October. The reason we take this off, we usually do a big haunted house at my house, so that's partially why we take that off. So we are gonna do no school here. And this is gonna go until after Halloween, simply because we have to clean up after, and it's a big deal that week, and we're tired, so we're gonna continue no school. Okay. And then in November, we're gonna have no school these 3 days. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting there. I'm gonna probably come back and do some more decoration on this later again. Like I said, this is just my initial setup. So I was up to December. Let's see here. So we'll take 2 weeks off at Christmas. So that'll be okay. So here's one issue with this book. This book ends in June and I go through July. So, however, July tends to be very sporadic as far as schooling because that is that end of year last month. So I really don't mind that it's missing here. I am going to add it to the back. I'm going to borrow, this book has this July in the front, and I'm going to relocate this July and to the back, and I'm going to renumber it because our school year starts in August. So this is something that's going to get moved, is this month of July to the back. But that's a start. Now I'm going to go back through and transfer any birthdays that I may have to add those in. I don't want to use this color. Let's do about purple for birthdays. I'm just going to go back over this. Okay, that's my birthdays. So the next thing I need to do is put in holidays, because we also take most of the holidays off. Or if we don't take them off, we do like to just either celebrate them or just have fun with them, depending on the holiday. So I need to pull up a list of holidays, and I can't use my phone because that's what I'm recording with. So where's my pen? 2023 holiday. Having a hard time right now. Let's see here. And we're going to use a different pen. How about we go with orange for holidays? Okay guys, I think I've got them all. That I could add this later. It's all I see right now. I do want to go through the next thing I do. Now that I kind of have these marked, again, we're not taking all of these days off necessarily. I just like to have them in there. But what I do is I go through and I count how many days are left in each month, because I need to have, I want to make sure we get everything in that we need to get in, and that we get the number of days. We're not under any restrictions in Oregon. There's no rule that says we have to school for so many days, but I do like to try my best to get 32 weeks in. So I just like to go through and just kind of count my days, see where the 100 day is if we can. I like to celebrate that. So bear with me while I count my days of school. guys, so according to my calculations, this should be our 100th day. January 26th. See how we do. Alright guys, well, I just did the math, and doing it this way through June, I'm not counting July, like I said, it's sporadic, that gives me 26 weeks. That's tight. I might have to put some days back in here and there, but we're gonna go with that. I'm still okay with 26 weeks. I don't do a traditional school, and you know, we'll just have to see. I know I've taken some extra time, like at Christmas we do 2 weeks, so this might be, and the Halloween thing, honestly we're gonna see how that goes this year. There's some changes we might do, so taking these 2 weeks off may not happen, so that's going to be part of it. I also may not take this entire week off before Christmas. I might cut this, you know, I might do this week and do the week after. I'm not sure yet, so you know, it's homeschool, plans change, it is what it is. But I think this gives me a pretty good starting place, so hopefully, thank you for joining me. I am going to go through and decorate this. I don't know if I'm going to do it on camera. I honestly don't even know if I'm going to do it because there's probably going to be some changes, and I hate to have stickers over something that I might need to change. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I might not do it. Thank you. This is just an initial setup. So the other thing I'm going to do, move this one aside, and I am going to take this July out because I suppose I'm not going to be able to move that part of July, so I'm not going to have it set up, and it's going to impact my August one, but that's okay because I'm just going to do it. I need to move it because we're going to start with August, so we are going to change that. Go back to the very back. Now I have other planners where I have not always used everything, so I'm definitely going to steal some pages. Last year's planner was very hit and miss. We had a very hectic year last year, so this I have to redate for 2024. I'm just going to take this whole number off and not worry about the whole thing. I'll just put a sticker over that, okay? And then all these dates. I'm covering them up before I do another sticker on them, simply because I'm afraid you might see the numbers through it. Okay. Hang on 1 second, guys. I know I have some number stickers and I forgot to grab them. Okay, guys. I got my numbers. I found these ones. They're good size. I didn't want anything too big. Just trying to keep it simple. So, Monday is the first day of the month in 2024, July. Now, just to be different, do I want them down there? Nah, I'll leave them up there. That way it'll cover up all my whiteout. Okay guys, I just realized I need to go through and write out all these holidays. I didn't even think about it. I'm going to try something besides the white out there. I don't like how that looks. I have these Jelly Roll white number 8s. They're just a Jelly Roll pen. Let's see if this looks better. Well, you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but the Jelly Roll, the white out, obviously that's just ugly. I'll decorate it later when I get to January's decorating, but the Jelly Roll, you can still see the line really distinctly there. So I'm not sure, but it blends better. So I'm just going to go over it again. All right, well, you can still see it, but I'll take care of some of this when it comes time to decorate for 2024. And the only thing is I need the 2024 numbers up here. And I think, again, I'm gonna leave that until it comes time to decorate. So this is my initial setup, guys. Next, I'll be starting to actually write in the class schedule, and I'll show you how I've kind of planned for that. I'm going to change this to August. I have this August, but that's so big. But I'm going to cover up this July because this will just become an August. Okay, I'll just use this for my August plans daily. And then next my next setup video, I'll actually start filling out August and filling out our class schedule and seeing how I can make these work. As I said in my last video, I'm used to having 7 boxes and not these 3. But I haven't always utilized all that space correctly, so I'm going to do some changes. I'm still going to have to divide, I think, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll bother. I might categorize it differently this year. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Just as an initial setup for my 2024 upcoming 4th grade school year. We'll see you guys next time. Please subscribe, like or don't like. Let me know what you think. I'm new to this and I'm just giving it a whirl, so I appreciate any of your feedback at this point. And normally I'm not so boring. I promise. I just don't feel good. I don't have a good voice. We got fires in our area already for the summer, and it definitely impacts me and my throat. So hopefully next time I'll be in a lot more cheerful mood and back to myself. So as always, have a happy day, and we'll see you next time.